my students who've been through the training and they know a little bit enough about a car where they can change their oil and service under the hood and all those things and check air pressure, and have gotten pretty proficient in that. We will contact some local churches and some of our ministry rescue missions here in the area, and have them send us a list of single moms, widows, elderly couples that just are struggling with finances and just being able to get their car maintained. So we will contact these people and we'll talk to them a little bit and see what their situation is. And then we'll try to set up an appointment where they could come in. And this Saturday, just a few weeks ago, we called some of these people. We ended up having 42 cars.
Wow.
And 15 of my students came, and we worked about 7 hours a couple of weeks ago on a Saturday and serviced all those cars, changed all the oil and filters and all they needed, checked all their fluids, checked the air pressure, made sure they were safe to drive. If we found any issues, we were going to have them come back later to, replace a belt or something like that, and just made sure their cars were better than they were when we got them.
That's incredible.
And so 42 cars, that's a lot of oil filter. That's a lot of oil.
That is.
We went to local businesses in the areas, some of the parts stores and some of the local shops, told them what we was doing, and they donated everything we needed.
Wow.
To take care of that. So we could do that for those people free of charge.
Fantastic.
The students had an opportunity to use their gift for the Lord and see a great satisfaction. These students really loved doing that. And these people would come by, we had a waiting area, and they'd come back through the shop, going back to get their car. Some of them would want to shake the student's hand that done it, or hug their neck,
sweet.
or try to pay them, and says, no, you don't owe us nothing. And students were so encouraged to see how God
the joy in
that.
serving.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, when you think about ministry, I tell my students, if you want to think about how God could use a skilled trades, there's a lot of places in the world that you cannot go to as a missionary.
True.
It's closed, but you can go if you have a skill. You could go as a welder to some foreign country, and they will let you come in under a work visa.
Right.
They won't let you come in under a ministry visa, but now you could come in under a work visa, still have your ministry. You have you have a job to do. You wouldn't have to be fully supported.
Right.
Because you'd be partially at least supporting yourself with this trade, but still be able to have your ministry in a closed world, in a closed country.
Sure.
And I pray that sometimes my students, and I've had this happen over the years, that maybe God could work in their hearts and lead them in that direction,
right,
as well, to be able to do something like that.
Amazing. Those are great opportunities.
And you think about the workplace is the greatest. It's a forgotten ministry there in the workplace. I mean, we got you go to church, we go to Christian school, and then you go. A lot of these students graduate, and then they go to a job, and then they realize, wow, this is a different world I'm not used to.
Yes.
And there's a great mission field there, and you could go out there as a skilled laborer and trained, and with the Lord's in your heart and life, and be a great witness for the Lord at that workplace.
Mm-hmm. Enjoyed this short clip? That was just a sneak peek into a full episode on the Teacher Edition podcast. We are passionate about supporting Christian educators like you. Looking for more inspiration and practical strategies you could use today? Subscribe now wherever you get your podcasts.